We are Likutei Halachos, Hilchos Mesias Kapayim, Birkas Kohanim, Halacha Hey. We are learning the Kitzur Likutei Maran, and we are learning the particular Torah upon which the halacha is based. So we said that the authority is in the hands of the tzaddik to do what he wants. Yosef HaShabbat is a full mouth. Every single one of Israel has that aspect of tzaddik Moshe. It says the full mouth is called malufim. Malufim means that the mouth is full. Malufim is the sound of a vav with a dot in it. So the aspect of malufim is comprised of a dot, which is the letter yud, and the line, which is the letter vav. The dot is the chokhmah, the vav is the bina. They always go together. Now, the vav, the bina, is the heart. Bina liba. Why is it called heart? Why is it called a vav? Why is it a vav? Because it says kasveh maluach lebecha, the luchos, which is like, you know, the plates of your heart. It says the width was vav tfachim and the length was vav. The essence is vav. It says in a few Torahs, the Torah is in as well. The bina is in a vav. When the vav is steeped in bad titles, when that happens, this causes a breakage in the kelim of the chesed. Shviras klei chesed, the result is shame. Shame is the one thing a human being cannot sustain. That's the one thing they can't take. So, but what happens once the heart is already steeped in corrupted love? The thing to do at that point in time is to reconnect the vav to the yud. We explained that the chesed, the klei chesed are in the yesod and the malchus in olam ha'atzilus. When they're together, this is when the chesed has its kelim. The chesed is the yesod, the kelim the malchus. When the vessels break, the klei chesed, the vessels of the chesed, they fall down into the bina of olam habriya, which is the lower universe. The chesed remains in the yesod of atzilus. This is called golus hashchina. This is the heart breaks. When you elevate it back up, when you do the klei chesed, when you connect the heart to the chesed itself, the yesod of the atzilus, which is in the mouth, then the chokhmah and the heart, this fixes the heart. So we said that the tzaddik is the vav, the tzaddik is the yud, and Am Yisrael is the vav. Am Yisrael is the vav, and the Torah is a yud. You know, and every man's mouth, the mouth is the yud, and the heart is the vav. You need to connect one to another. So the first thing that you need to know, the connection of the mouth and the heart, is you speaking to HaKadosh Baruch Hu about things that are relevant to you at this point in time. It's called the nekuda, hanagas, liba ba'isazos. The nekuda that is relevant to your heart at this particular point in time. When you do this, you break off the shame. In other words, it doesn't kill you. It's a problem. Doesn't mean it's solved. But even you open the issue, it stops being. It says, every person has to speak with his friend in Yerushalayim in order to get these errors from the unique point which exists in his friend. Because in every person there is a nekuda of tzaddik more than somebody else. Each one has his own unique nekuda. And when you shine to your friend's heart, so you are called the nekuda, and your friend is called the vav. He's the heart. You are the yud, and he's the vav. And all these nekudas together are branches to the tzaddik, who is the overall nekuda, overall yud. This is Moshe, which is the overall of all the Nishmas Yisrael. And everybody receives from them a Pchinas Vav, because the main thing is connected to tzaddikim and talking to them with Yus Shamayim. And they will illuminate and awaken your heart with their holy nekuda. So, and after you see from the tzaddik, then you have to speak with your friends. You have to speak with your friends from Yus Shamayim. You're receiving one from the next. And everybody will receive from his friend. And that which you talk between you and the Kodesh Baruch Hu. This is you getting from yourself. These three aspects, Am Yisrael with the tzaddik, friends to friends, and everybody to Kodesh Baruch Hu, these three nekudas, they neutralize the shame.
Well, person to the tzaddik,
person to the tzaddik,
friend
to friend, and a person to Kodesh Baruch Hu. Well, this is shining to his own heart. This eradicates the shame, the bad loves. It's called the foreskin of the heart, Oras Alev. All the taivas are eradicated that way. And it says, it says that particular thing, these taivas, the minute there is a holy love, it neutralizes the bad love. Because it's the Ahava Akdosha resides in the aspect which is called Kohen. The Kohen has the inner Ahava. The Kahuna was given to Avram, Batakon Elyon, he was given to Avram Avinu, and it resides in the place of Bris Sholem. This is where the holy love is. The holy love, which is the light of the Nekuda, resides in the opening of the Yesod, of the organ of the Yesod. This is where the light of the Moichin, of the seed, this is where it comes out. This is Ahava Akdosha. When it's misplaced, either it's extracted for nothing, or a person does it with the wrong woman, or not in the right time. This is a corruption of this, called Ahavara. But when it's Bekashrus, when it is, where it's supposed to be B'Kedusha, is Ahava Kedusha. The Ahava Kedusha, this is called the Chesed. The Chesed shines in the mouth of the Yesod. It needs the Malchus to connect to it in order to come forth. This is Pchinas Bris Sholem. That's why Israel is called Mamleches Kohanim. It's called a nation of priests. It was given to Pinchas. It said Notelo Brisi Sholem given. Why? Because he was Mekana on the Pgama Bris. That's why he got this. Because the Kahuna is the Ahava, Pchinas Avram, and it resides in the place of Bris Sholem. Tzaddik Yisod Olam. That the light of the Chesed remains in Yisod Atzilus. The trick is to bring the heart to it, the Malchus to it.
To raise.
Yes.
Doesn't the tzaddik do this? Doesn't the tzaddik do this?
The tzaddik is the Ogan Kuda. He is the Yisod. He is the tzaddik Yisod. You're supposed to connect to him, to receive from him. Sometimes you get a Kuda from your friend by speaking to him Sichos Chulin. Just you can get it. Light in Yisrael Avodas Hashem on this from this Nakuda that cloaks itself in the Dibur. Yes. The thing that happens, the Reb Simcha Belev told me this some time ago. Whoever it is you talk to, you receive his Nakuda, you receive his essence by talking to him. Even if he's reading your laundry list, you get his Nakuda. That's why it's bad to speak with Rishonim. You have to speak with them because you get the Nakuda, you get their thing. Stay with them.
Rishon Mamish, or just like...
You get the Nakuda from anybody you speak to. You get his Nakuda. Good or bad. Especially when you get Eitzah, Chlal. To the nth degree. Rabbeinu says receiving an Eitzah is mamish like being with them. Because the Eitzah is like a seed.
Yeah.
It's like a seed, it impregnates the mind. Whatever he's going to do. So according to the Eitzah for sure is Sheker. Eitzah of Tzadikim, Zera Emes. B'ezrat Hashem, next time we will start the halacha itself.